you know, our style of doing things, they might not like it, and we could have pitched it a different way, in a way that made sense to them. But ultimately, if they don't want it and they don't want to buy it, or we're not right, then we shouldn't push to sell it to them, because it's just going to be a painful relationship.
I have never pitched in a meeting before. I've been to meetings, but I've never pitched. I've never been on the front line. Tommy gave me some great tips earlier on. Calm, cool, collected.
3 C's. Don't know. Now you know.
Really excited for the opportunity, to be fair. It's really cool.
What is social media?
So the team are going off to do a big pitch today, and we've just run over it like really quickly, seeing what they're going to do for them. It's looking really good, it's really well executed, and I think they'll do a really good job.
Test pitch went well, I think. Tira's a very hard person to please, but was able to get him over. Get to talk about gaming again. That's just what it keeps coming back to. We get to talk about gaming, which is something I love. It's what Charlie loves. Yeah, I just really hope that enthusiasm is able to come off in the pitch.
What's your favourite game?
I'm not allowed to say on camera.
Probably Warzone 2100.
Animal Crossing!
Skate's a great game.
You win.
So the category is gaming. I think whenever you're making something for a very specific category, it's important to have stakeholders from that category involved, so you can work out how you can actually add value to that community, how you can actually give them something that they'd be like, oh, that's sick, that's really funny, or oh, that's great. I'm really glad that this particular platform was involved with this. Ensuring that you add value as to not kind of cause detriment to the brand is super important.
Hello, thank you.
Nearly got shot in there.
So you do absolutely everything right and still not succeed sometimes.
Yeah.
So
And client, and sometimes people just aren't right for us to work with, or our style of doing things, they might not like it, and we could have pitched it a different way, in a way that made sense to them. But ultimately, if they don't want it and they don't want to buy it, or we're not right, then we shouldn't push to sell it to them, because it's just going to be a painful relationship.
the cogs keep turning, the world keeps spinning. Just got to keep going, get back on that horse.
Speaking of which, to the pitch.
1 hour later.
Really well. I think we got on really well with them. I think it'll be a good kind of working relationship. It's now just working out how to get things set up. They've got some really tight deadlines, so it's now working out how do we get the onboarding process and all the stuff we have to do between now and pressing record on the camera for the first time, but as quickly as possible, so we can hit these sort of deadlines, which are like 2 weeks away, 2.5 weeks away. So it'll be a quick turnaround, but very exciting.
Charlie, how did your first pitch go?
I really enjoyed it.
I'm glad.
I was quite nervous on the run up to it when I was in there. And even though it was it felt quite intense, I think. It was quite intense. I had 4 people sat there in front of you right. When I was in there, I didn't feel that nervous.
2 born performers.
Hey! Pyra.
Love that.
Hey. We've got a lot of pitches on at the moment, but with all this work coming through, it's the busiest we've ever been, particularly in January, which is normally quite quiet. And now as we're scaling as well, we're bringing in more specialized people. A lot of what we're doing is super new. Social media hasn't existed that long. Some of the platforms we're creating content for were totally different 6 months ago. So there aren't many experts in this field. They're creating social content. There might be expert filmmakers, and they've got 10, 15, 20 years of experience making videos. They often aren't very au fait with these social platforms. And then you have the younger people who are much more used to the social platforms, but they're a bit greener with the filmmaking side, and we sort of train them up. So for me, it's that balance of someone who understands social, someone who genuinely is a part of that world, but also someone with a talent for creativity, making stuff, filming, editing, whatever it ends up being. So it's quite a fine balance, and it is really challenging. But thankfully we get a lot of people kind of see what we do and getting in touch and get excited by it. So we do get, you know, enough candidates to try and find people that are very able in both.
Anyway, we should get you to a meeting.
I should probably go into my meeting. I'm really sorry whoever I'm meeting if I kept you waiting.
Blame the vlog.
Blame the vlog, blame the importance of, you got to give the people what they want sometimes.
And sometimes that's the vlog.
Oh no, just does anyone know how to send an email?